Hello there, my name is Cogni Crowe, and this is kind of an off-script ramble, to be honest with you. The truth is that I really want to talk to people about this series. It's inspired me a lot, and it's really important to me for, frankly, a ludicrous amount of reasons, but I'm trying to, I've been struggling to try and sell it to people, so I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna tell you why I'm passionate about it, and why I think you should read this manga, and why I still think it's worth reading today. This isn't gonna be a really, long video, per se. I just wanted to talk about it. Pandora Hearts is a series about a boy named Oz. We're talking, like, the basics here, okay, so stay with me. It's a series about a blonde-haired kid named Oz Vessalius, who, on the eve of, one of his teenage birthdays where he's supposed to become, an important noble house leader style thing. It's very Black Butler in that way. Some pretty fucked up shit happens, and he gets dragged down into a place called the Abyss, where he gets kind of time displaced for a while. That's the short of it, but oh my god, I am diseased in the head about this series. It's finished, so that's a perk, right, to begin with, right? You can just immediately go and be like, oh shit, I can binge this. But the thing is, it's rather old. I grew up with this series, and it is part of what inspired me to a deep degree, both with my model, with my art, writing. Oh god, writing is a huge one. My writing has been so influenced by Pandora Hearts. I can't even begin to tell you. And now, the author who made this also made, God, what is it? The Case Study of Vanitas. The Case Study of Vanitas, that's it, yeah. And I have not gotten around to getting into that canon. I'd really like to, but I really think it's a shame, because Pandora Hearts is one of those series where it's kind of languishing in halfway Brotherhood-style anime adaptation needed jail. And I don't know if we're ever going to get a real adaptation of the series the way that I would like it. So my suggestion, and this is how it was pitched to me when I was younger, so listen, okay? This is really important. I need you to go figure out how you're going to purchase or read this manga, right? And then I need you to, watch the first few episodes of the anime on Crunchyroll or whatever service you use, because it is available a lot of places. And the first, I'd say, seven, maybe, or 7 or 8 episodes is a pretty good amount to know. It's based off of Alice in Wonderland. Now, a lot of things are based off of Alice in Wonderland that I enjoy. I'll list a few of them even. Are You Alice is another really good manga. I'd really like to stream Heart no Kuni no Alice at some point, because the anniversary edition of that VN finally got a good translation, and it has a phenomenal manga that is not at all the same as the game. And for years it was languishing in translation issues, but I digress. I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland and, the Wizard of Oz head. So if you are into those things, if you're somebody that grew up with Disney, or Kingdom Hearts, The Nightmare Before Christmas, that kind of stuff, you need to read this manga. Okay? It is crazy good. I cannot spoil it for you beyond that, other than, what's one thing I can think of? The White Knight is a supernatural, the Knave of Hearts or whatever, is a supernatural creature called a chain. They're a whole thing in this that people get contracts to, kind of like demons almost. It's very interesting. It's basically kind of like if you took a bunch of old writing and made it, more. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of, chapters and chapters here and, explain it in a way that isn't stupid. But you have Oz, and you have Alice, and you have Gil. But none of these are the characters that I have next to me. Who I have next to me here is known as Cheshire. And he is the iteration of this universe's Cheshire Cat, and he's one of my favorite Cheshire Cats ever, in any fiction. I'm sorry, Boris Ira. I love you. Please forgive me, man. Cheshire here is such a sweetheart. and he is very committed and devoted to his Lady Alice, and that's all I can really tell you guys. Please, I'm begging you, just, if you get nothing else from this video, go check out Pandora Hearts. Watch a couple episodes of the anime, and if you're into it after a few, understand that the anime is kinda trash, and it doesn't follow the plot after a point. Basically after the, I think when around the Rufus Barma arc is around the time it falls apart. You'll know. You'll know. But it's a really good way to, like, because it's very 1-1 for the first few episodes. It's really got that FMA problem where it's like, it's good, and then suddenly it goes off the wall because I guess they ran out of material. Anyway, I'm rambling, sorry. It's just, I had to make this video. I have to get it out of my soul. I don't know if I'm going to make more of these videos like this. I frankly, I don't care. I just, look, if you get nothing else from this, I'm not even ending this video in a way that makes any fucking sense, but if you get into anything from this video, please go read Pandora Hearts. I think there's a parable in there that is very much still worth it, especially for queer people, or disabled people, or really any people that like this kind of, like, dark, gothic, Alice in Wonderland adjacent kind of fantasy. It was really influential for me as a young trans